The Muskegon Museum of Art is preparing to open a new multi-million-dollar expansion. News 8's Kyle Mitchell explains how the addition will expand art education in the community.
The museum originally opened in 1912 with this building. They added on an addition on the side here in 1980, and the new addition is all the way on the back, opening in 2025.
A more than $15 million expansion in the Muskegon Museum of Art is just days away from its official debut.
Finally, after being closed for a month and trying to install artwork and finally putting all the polish on it, we're ready to go.
The permanent collection is made up of more than 5,500 pieces, but limited space meant only 3% could be on display. The expansion more than doubles the gallery space in the museum.
We also needed a large space to do big touring shows, which we wanted to bring. We didn't have the capacity.
Planning began in 2018, but the project was slowed down by COVID. Construction began in the spring of 2023. The project provides more space for events and a new classroom that will allow it to expand educational programming.
Our education space is basically an old storage room, and we made use of it the best we can. Have to walk through auditorium to get to it, but now having two education spaces, one's a formal classroom with all the bells and whistles for art classes, and the other's a drop-in activity space.
In addition to the construction cost, the museum acquired more than 600 pieces for the new space at a cost of more than $15 million.
You don't think of Muskegon as being a fine art town. You don't even think about West Michigan as being a fine art region of the United States, but we really have a lot of impressive artwork in West Michigan.
The Muskegon Museum of Art is the only museum with an Edward Hopper painting in the state of Michigan.
So this is the same artist that painted Nighthawks that's down at the Chicago Institute of Art.
The piece was purchased directly from the artist before the peak of fame.
Muskegon's a small town, but we have the cultural capacity that most big cities do.
The new addition hopes to complement new investment in Muskegon's downtown.
So we have a classic historic building. This is modern architecture. The two do not clash, but now we're facing this new redeveloped downtown, and I think we've benefited from that energy.
The museum opens Thursday at 5 p.m. Admission for the event will be free. In Muskegon, Kyle Mitchell, News 8.